And they have played the race card for over 50 years. They're in a 1965 time warp. I've said this, Sean, for the last year and a half. I want to be clear. There is no systemic racism in this country. Dr. King eliminated that with the Voting Rights Act, the Civil Rights Act, and the Fair Housing Act. But the Democrats will keep reinventing the race card. You know what it is now? It's critical race theory. But if you look at the polls, it's not just Joe Biden is shrinking in the polls. He's losing black support and Hispanic support because people of color, of all colors, they're awake. They know they don't drink the Democratic Kool-Aid anymore. And that's why you see the Democrats in trouble and very, very desperate.
Okay, so by now it's absolutely no secret that what Fox News does is they get black people with some type of credential who yell really loud and criticize anything to do with the idea of institutional racism. I mean, this guy to say that institutional racism's over because Dr. King got rid of that. He got rid of that when he helped to pass 3 bills. Like, come on, dude. You know who primarily fills the prison system, and you know exactly how it works, which makes it even worse that you're doing what you're doing. I mean, because there's plenty of criticism to give to the Democratic Party, but you're just like gung ho for the Republicans. Like, come on, man. Like your shtick is not even clever. Like, because you yell and scream. And again, it would be different if you were just criticizing the Democrats and giving them suggestions and being objective. But you're like, yeehaw, I'm a Republican. Like, come on, bro, you corny. And everybody know you corny. And then, yes, the Democrats are losing support. They're losing support because they're not delivering on their popular policy positions that they ran on, not because of critical race theory. No, they're losing support because they're not delivering on the policies which are popular. That's why. So before I talk a little bit more about that, I thought that Jesse Waters said something that was absolutely hilarious because these people are just so dense and it's just really frustrating.
Well, they don't. The American people have turned on the Democratic Party because the Democratic Party has turned on the American people. We want to be focused on inflation and the economy, not windmills and mail-in ballots. And now that the Biden agenda has stalled out, the Democratic Party is turning on themselves.
So again, and notice right there, we don't want to focus on mail-in ballots. We don't want to focus on making it easier for people to participate in the democratic process. Now, that's obviously what the Republican Party at large is interested in. However, when he says that people don't care about that, obviously that isn't true. Lots and lots and lots of people care about that, especially people in communities that aren't rich and that don't benefit from tax cuts for the 0.0000001% of us. Those types of people. And also when he says, Americans are focused on inflation and the economy, not windmills. Windmills would be part of a green economy, which windmills and any type of green energy obviously would provide millions of jobs across the board in a variety of different industries. And not only is that part of the economy, it's also part of the climate and doing something about ourselves pushing forward climate change as rapidly as we have been, which people also greatly care about. So, I mean, Fox News is just so full of it. And these people, again, they just said it in plain sight, like, no, mail-in ballots, no. That's what they're about. These people are 10 yards away from ending democracy. What we need is better Democrats. We can't afford to give the Republicans a shot. And unfortunately, they have a very good chance. So we have to do everything that we can.